y'all seen the title of the video. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar might be one of the biggest frauds in NBA history. And the reason I say this is for one reason alone. There's no case that you can make for this man to be the greatest of all time. Absolutely none.
You hear that, Ron and
And
Bobby?
here's
No case.
and here's why. And here's why. Let's talk about the accolades. And this goes to Mars's point. Accolades don't make you a better person. And the only reason why people think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is the GOAT is because of all these chips and all these MVPs and the fact that he's the leading scorer in NBA history. But when we dial in and look at in the way in which he won those MVPs, you're not really gonna be impressed. He was he won most of his MVPs in the 1980s, bro. And understand this: the players were the ones voting for the MVPs from 1980 and before. He got 6 MVPs due to player voting. He never won an MVP ever since that.
Who else
Imagine
should be
LeBron.
voting, Dub?
Imagine LeBron. No. Understand that. Now let's say if a LeBron James, Kobe Bryant, Michael Jordan, they all had the benefit of having the players vote for them as a MVP voting. Can you imagine how many more MVPs these guys would have if the players were able to vote? On top of that, this guy was winning a lot of his MVPs in a time where Dr. J, Moses Malone, George Gorman was all playing in the ABA. Think about that. Think about LeBron James in the 2010s, KD, Stephen Curry, and James Harden is not playing in the same league as him. How much that would be able to catapult him to win more MVPs. Understand that. Now we want to talk about the rings. Come on, son. He won with Magic Johnson and the bomb squad in the Showtime Lakers, bro. Like, let's put that into context.
When has
Think,
LeBron ever
hold
not
up.
won a ring
Let's
without help?
let's
When has
no.
Jordan
It's
ever
not.
not
It's
won a
not a.
ring
It's
without
not
help?
about. It's
When has
not about.
Kobe ever won
It's
a
not
ring
about.
without help?
No. Wait, Ron. Let me finish. It's not about help
Shaquille
because
O'Neal,
everybody needs help. But let's put this all in perspective
Tim
real quick.
Duncan,
Think of
Larry
LeBron
Bird.
James. Hold up. Think of LeBron James, right? LeBron James at the age of 32, 33 years old, coming in and playing with the likes of a rookie Luca, coming in with playing with the likes of a DPOY player, a caliber player like a Marcus Smart, playing with a two-way threat in Jamal Wilkes like a Jimmy Butler, and I don't know, a borderline all-star like a Norm Nixon and Fred Van Vliet. You gonna sit here and tell me that LeBron James ain't gonna be winning 6 to 7 rings easily with that cast for that extended period of time?
So can I
That's
give
the
you LeBron's
caliber.
cast?
That's
So
the
can I give you
caliber of
LeBron's
people.
cast?
That's the caliber
Because
of
look,
people that he
because
had
look,
on his team.
because look, Kareem played with Magic for 10 years, right? So let me give you who Bron played with for 10 years. Can we do that?
You can do that.
You can't.
Dwayne,
If you're about to combine Dwayne Wade,
You
AD,
can't.
and
You
you
Curry
can't
have
into
to.
combine
You
it.
one,
have to. No,
you
you have to.
can't
No, you
Because
combine them
don't.
into
No, you
one. You
don't.
can't
you
do
have
that.
you have because he played with significant help for 10 straight years. And he
He didn't.
still is.
He didn't
He
play
played
with
with
all that. He
significant
didn't
help
play with
for
all of
10
that
years.
help. He didn't play with all of that help. Is at the same time as the
He,
point, Ron. He
so
played
the
with
Heat weren't a
Magic.
super squad. They weren't a super
They weren't a
duper.
super squad, but the Showtime Lakers was a super duper squad. Probably the biggest super duper squad we ever seen, son.
Nobody picked the
Especially
Heat to
compared to
lose.
the era.
Nobody picked the Heat to lose.
Nobody was picking the fucking Lakers to lose, bro.
People were picking the Lakers to lose against the
Yeah,
And
Celtics.
yeah.
understand this. And understand this. There's one more point that I also forgot. All these guys talk about impact on winning, impact on winning, impact on winning, right? Michael Jordan, LeBron James, I think every year that they've been in their prime, they've never missed the playoffs. Never. Not once. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar in his prime 1976. He missed the playoffs, bro. Played 65 games on the Milwaukee Bucks and missed the playoffs. Then he goes to the Lakers the year after. He misses the fucking playoffs again. The Milwaukee Bucks from 76 and 77, their record did not change at all. They still won 38 games with and without Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. Can you imagine if LeBron James left the Cleveland Cavaliers and he didn't make the playoffs?
How you
Can
not
you
gonna make the
imagine if
playoffs with
can you
Dwayne Wade and
imagine
Chris
if LeBron James didn't make the playoffs in back-to-back seasons, bro?
All right, real
We
quick,
would
Dub.
crucify this man.
All right,
Crucify him.
Look, I didn't even. I don't talk about Kareem as the greatest because of his MVPs. I didn't even know he had 6 MVPs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not.
I did.
I'm not. That don't really matter to me. It's like why is he not at least one. If he's not one, why isn't he two? Tell me why he's not one or two because of his gameplay. Tell me about the way he got down. Tell me about the way he played basketball. What about
Oh,
his
okay.
game is not GOAT worthy? Please tell me that.
Okay,
I don't want to
perfect.
hear about he did
Perfect.
MVP. He played with this person, played with that person. Because
That's easy.
all greats played with somebody that's, if not a great, on everybody's list, is a great on most people's list. So please
That
explain to me, as far as basketball wise, he's not the GOAT. Let's
Uh,
talk about some hoop shit, Dub. Let's
Oh no,
talk
that's
about some
easy.
hoop
so you're
shit,
saying
Dub.
That's easy.
accolades don't
That's
matter.
easy.
You
That's
gotta
I'm
easy
not.
prove
though.
worth, bro.
That's
I'm not
easy
only
though.
saying. I'm not necessarily saying that accolades
I'm
don't
saying
matter,
that.
because
I am.
they matter. They matter to a certain extent.
You lost
They
me.
Dub,
matter to a certain extent.
Dub,
And
if the word era comes out of your mouth in this argument too,
Oh, I don't even have to bring up
if
era.
the
You
word
could.
plumber,
You don't. You don't.
comes out of your
I
mouth,
don't
oh,
even
I'm
have
not
to.
talking
I'm
to you.
not gonna
I'm
mention.
not
I'm
doing
not
this
gonna
with you.
mention. I'm not gonna mention the cokeheads that Kareem Abdul-Jabbar was playing
What
against.
about
I'm
the
not gonna sit
cokeheads
and
in the
do that.
NBA today? You think these cats
Cokeheads,
ain't doing coke?
they smoking weed. They ain't doing coke,
You
bro.
think they not doing coke?
We don't
Yeah,
know.
Lamar Odom was questionable.
Y'all better
Lamar
cut it
Odom's
out.
question.
Y'all better
But
cut it out.
nah, we could talk about their games easily, bro. Especially just Michael Jordan, LeBron James. That's easy to do. The two-way threat that those two poses, the
No,
impact on the
Kareem.
game
Talk
that
about
those guys.
Kareem. What was his
Kareem's game.
deficiency? Talk about how weak his game was, Dub. I need to hear this.
Oh
Talk
no,
some hoop
no.
shit, Dub.
Kareem. No, listen. Kareem, I'm not gonna sit and say Kareem was ass. That's actually a wrong thing to do. Kareem was actually very good. He was a good two-way threat. He could score the basketball. He had that unstoppable shot relative to his era, and he was a great defender. You can't take that away from him. The point in which I'm making is that there's no way that this guy could be counted in as the GOAT at all. You
Why?
got LeBron James and Michael
Why?
Jordan right there. LeBron James and Michael Jordan right there. That's it. The impact that those guys had, the dominance that those guys had, the polarizing figure that those guys are. That's why Kareem Abdul-Jabbar shouldn't even be mentioned in the same breath as the GOAT conversation due to those two and what they've done. Now, honestly, bro, if you want me to go far and kind of be nasty, bro,
Please do.
I think Shaq and Hakeem might even be better than Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You give
That's
those
not
guys,
crazy.
you
That's
give
not
those
crazy.
guys the supporting cast that Kareem
no,
Abdul-Jabbar
no,
had,
no, no,
bro.
no, no,
I'm
no, no, no,
telling you,
Dub. No, no,
I'm
no, no,
telling you,
no.
bro.
Let's talk about
They
what
winning.
actually happened. Don't
All
start
right, let's
going.
do it.
If
Let's
you
do it.
gave
Let's
them
do it.
this, don't start
Okay,
doing that.
bet. All right, bet. We could compare them easily. Shaquille O'Neal, most dominant player in NBA history, correct?
Yeah.
Most dominant player in NBA history is not even
hmm
fucking close.
Hey, I have Shaq
And
a lot higher
if
on
he
my
was
list than other people would.
And let me tell you, if you could pull up a picture of these two right here, if you don't think that Shaq is going to dominate Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, you got another thing
Stop
fucking
Look,
coming,
using
bro.
that.
hey,
No,
Talk
no,
about what
no,
happened, Dub.
hey,
I'm
You
talking
said
hey,
about.
Doug,
I'm talking
Doug,
about what happened. We
Doug.
talking about them as players, right?
Everything that
Put. I'm talking
Shaq
about
gives
them as players, right?
Kareem gives it back to him and more, and more. Believe me, and more.
Nah, not at all. Not at all. I think Shaq would kill Kareem.
They go
Easy.
they
Kareem
go
ain't
kill
strong
they go
enough.
they go kill each
Kareem
other. They
Kareem
go
wasn't
kill each
strong
other.
enough. Kareem wasn't strong enough to be able to hold it against Shaq. Let's clarify that number one. Now we're gonna talk Hakeem Olajuwon, bro. Hakeem Olajuwon is what? Probably the best defender in NBA history, right?
Not including Bill Russell, but yes, carry on.
Okay, not including Bill Russell, but yes,
Yeah,
Hakeem Olajuwon, the best defender in NBA history. Isn't he a great scorer as well, especially relative to his position?
I'm not gonna say any
So
disrespect to Kim Olajuwon. Don't
you
You're not
got
gonna get
Hakeem
me to talk ill
Olajuwon.
on Hakeem.
I'm just saying you got Hakeem Olajuwon who could score. He could score just as good as Kareem. We're not gonna be real. The only reason he has 36,000 points per game because he plays so fucking long. But if we strip that away and just look at their games, Hakeem Olajuwon could score just as well as fucking Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, and he's a better defender. How the fuck aren't you taking that guy?